Welcome to the Queen's Lair, a lifestyle podcast. Get inspired by our latest tips and information about small business, entrepreneurship, natural hair, travel, food, and even relationships. Stay tuned for another great episode. I am your host, Renee Patrice. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning into my podcast once again. I was having a reminiscing moment and I just wanted to share it with the people because it just, you know what? I heard a song. It was a Luke song. Now, y'all, I'm not even going to explain Luke. Just Google him and you will see the crazy and the wild. But I was reminiscing about how much, and this, I promise you this is going to go in a good direction, how much God really looks out for us. And I know I have people from all different walks of life who listen to this podcast, but y'all know faith is right at the top of everything that I do. It's God, family, business. And I was just thinking, the 90s was a wild time. Let's say that. The 90s was kind of out of control. We'll leave it there. But I just heard a song. It was like a song, almost like how you do a voiceover, but it was like a song over like one of those foodie videos. And of course, any Luke song just makes you I don't know what it is. You just catch the beat and it's just crazy. And I hadn't heard that song in a long time. And even though I wasn't that big of a Luke fan at all, because quite frankly, he was extremely, what's the word? Vulgar? I understood why he was doing certain things just to push the envelope and, all that kind of stuff. That was kind of the thing back then with NWA and Ice-T, the whole West Coast folks, the Miami folks, and some of our New York rappers, and, so I get it. It was a time. It was a very expressive time. It was also a time that we were trying to find ourselves. A lot of us were in school, in high school, or even college. I was in college in the early 90s. So I'm laughing at this song because I'm like, wow, I can remember parties. I can remember events. I can remember going to Jones Beach. Do y'all remember, my New Yorkers, and even people who are not New Yorkers, y'all will remember, and people in Atlanta will remember Freaknik and all of those parties where all of the college students got together, all of the fraternities and sororities, and it was just a time, okay? And I'm like, yo, God was looking out because there were so many things that could have happened to us back then. So many things. And God kept us. And I say all that to say, no matter what's going on in your life, no matter where you are in your life, if maybe you're starting your life all over again and you're feeling like, where is God? Why has he abandoned me? Why do I feel like I'm walking through this rough patch? Why did, family members have to be taken away due to COVID? Why did I have to lose, my best friend, or whatever situation that you're going through? Maybe you lost your nana this year, maybe, your father passed. That's a personal thing that I went through in the last few years. Any situation that you have gone through. I've had a couple of friends that lost their moms in the past few years. So No matter what you're going through, God got you. Some kind of way, there will be a breakthrough. Because the amount of trouble and the amount of things that we have done that we absolutely deserve zero grace for, God still finds a way to hand out buckets of grace that we don't deserve. Because we keep making the same mistakes. We keep going down wrong paths. We keep doing things that go against the right, what's right. And he still finds a way to bless us. He still finds a way to guide us and open up doors for us no matter what we do. Because I'm telling you, there were some parties that I have been to and we heard 5-10 minutes after we left, after we hopped in a cab and left, that the whole place was shot up. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are the sort of things that we all have either known someone that has been a part of, or we have been a part of ourselves. And I'm telling you, it's like God just had his hand on us. All of my friends and, acquaintances and everything from back in the day, thank God, are doing well. We're all successful, and we all, have families, may have gotten married, had children, whatever. We have all been successful. And I'm telling you, it didn't have to go that way. Some of us took a little longer than others. Some of us are starting over again, but somehow we made it. Somehow grace was extended to us. And I'm very grateful for that, because God knows I am not innocent, and I really did deserve some grace back then, for sure. But I'm just thankful that it was available. So as I just heard that song, it just reminded me of like all the events and stuff that we used to go to, and the staying out at Jones Beach till 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, and all that sort of stuff. Like, it just makes me reflect on that, how even in those moments where we probably shouldn't have been out there, we probably shouldn't have been at said event or party or whatever the case may be, maybe we didn't keep the best company back then, God held us down. And I know he's going to continue to do that for us going forward. So I just wanted to share that. I don't know why. It was like on my heart to share, so I'm going to share it. Yeah, it's kind of a bit of a lazy day today. It's been rainy in the south and lots of crazy weather, tornado type weather. This is tornado season in the south, and also along the East Coast. A lot of crazy weather has been happening the last few days. But we're safe. We have lights, so that's good. And we have Wi-Fi, hence me being able to do this podcast. So, but I just wanted to share that. It was a reminiscent moment because, I don't know. I just wanted to share it. So, have you thought about some things from back in the day and you're like, you know what? That really could have went left, but somehow God kept it together, gave you the notion to get up out of there when you needed to. So again, I'm very grateful for that. Again, for me, everything, God, family, business. That's what has worked for me, tried and true over many, many years. And that's just how it's going to go. All right. So like, share, subscribe to this podcast. Tag me on Instagram to let me know that you listen. Another thing people were saying about tagging Depending on what platform you're on, what I'm going to try to do too, because I know a lot of people follow me on Instagram, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start to post about my podcast a little bit more. I used to have a separate Instagram for it, but I felt like I was spreading myself too thin all over the place. And I always tell my clients, try to funnel things together until they become a life of their own. And then you can, split up. So I'm trying to keep everything together, but I haven't posted on my timeline about my podcast in a while. I posted my stories a lot, but not so much on my timeline. So I'm going to start doing that so you guys will see that and you can take that, repost, and, do from there. But also look for the share option in Apple Podcasts, and also I know Spotify has a share option as well. And tag me, because I will definitely re-share it in my stories to give you a shout out. So thank you so much for supporting this podcast. If you're new, welcome, and go back and listen, because there's like over 260 something. Actually, I think I'm at 270 something now episodes. And find me on Instagram at Onyx Queen Media, or you can email me hello@onyxqueenmedia.com. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye. Online savings simplified. Don't search for coupon codes ever again. With one click, Honey's smart shopping assistant will automatically apply discounts to your cart in seconds. Save on all your favorite things. Easily pay less for products you're already buying online. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Join Honey for free. It takes 2 clicks to add Honey to your Chrome, Safari, Firefox, or Opera browser. Find savings in seconds. While you shop, Honey will find working promo codes across the entire internet, and you save instantly. With one click, Honey will apply the best deals to your cart. It's that easy. So what are you waiting for? Get Honey. Download it today. Visit our link, www.tinyurl.com/ONYXHONEY. That's www.tinyurl.com/Onyx Honey. Start saving right now.